All right, what's going on, everybody? C4 here today, bringing you the debut episode of Season 2 of the Toronto Huskies Connected Franchise Mode. This is going to be, I pretty much figured out the best way to do this, because you want the preseason. People always want to see the preseason summary. So because there is 17 weeks in a season, we want to do 4 videos or 4 games. I figure for the first episode, we do all preseason games and then the week 1 opener. And then 1 week during the season, whatever week our bye relays on, we'll do 3 games in the bye will be a video. So that way there, it all works out in nice and even order. So we already know the roster. I don't really need to go over it. We'll do it more in depth maybe after the preseason. In case you missed the drafting video, which you should definitely go back and watch. So open up the preseason. We're playing Cincinnati at home. I'm really hoping that our backup quarterbacks can get a little bit of work here. It's a battle between Zach Terrell and Brandon Allen. Brandon Allen must feel terrible losing his starting gig. But we got to open up here with, we're going to the den against the Buffalo Bills. We have to cut 5 players. And this is going to be very tough for me to do because I'm fairly happy with my team. But we'll get rid of this guy, Courtney Newell, Brandon Burks, Isaac Allen. You guys are gone. I like Sharon Peak a little. I'll go, when in doubt, we'll go with the real guy and not the create a rookie superstar. All right, so we want to know, going to the next week against the Buffalo Bills. Again, at the end of this, we will look back at the full summaries. You know what? Actually, no, I'll probably better keep it by week. So we'll go back and look at it. So we're 2-0. We're off to this hot start. We have the Eagles' blood running through our veins as we are looking like the preseason Super Bowl champions. So in the first game, we beat the Cincinnati Bengals 14-3. Great showing from our defense. In terms of player stats, we got Sam Darnold some work here for the Huskies. Brandon Allen, actually, Sam Darnold got out of that game early, but Brandon Allen really wants to, try to remind everyone that he was pretty effective in this team last year. 101.5, that sounds like a goddamn radio station for a QBR. 120 yards, 1 touchdown. Running the ball, Fournette, 49 yards. Jordan Scarlett, a rookie back out of Florida, got a touchdown. In terms of receiving yards, no one outside of DeAnthony Thomas had a big game. And on the defensive side of the ball, we got 6 tackles from Chidobe Awuzie, trying to, get some more playing time. A sack and a half from Onyemata, a sack and a half from Ngakwe, and a sack and a half Jonathan Woodard. Sack from Marquise Haynes, half a sack, half a sack, half a sack. Let's get it. Our defense shined there. And then week 2 against the Buffalo Bills, a 35-28 victory. A little bit more offense in this one here. For the Huskies, Sam Darnold, not a terrible start. Nice QBR, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Brandon Allen being Brandon Allen, just 1 touchdown, no turnovers. Exactly what you need in a backup. Scarlett and Fournette both got on the board with rushing touchdowns. The receiving yards, AR-15 went off, 4 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown. And what I can only assume it was pretty much a quarter of play. And Richie James, our absolute steal from the draft, 64 yards and a touchdown his name. And D'Anthony Thomas is making plays, making it look like not a terrible spend of money in free agency. Jarrett Davis leading the team with 6 total tackles. We got 2 sacks from Dante Fowler, who had 15 a year ago. As we are 2-0, get ready to take on the Cleveland Browns. I don't care if it's preseason or regular season. You better handle business against the Cleveland Browns. But we got to cut 5 players. It's cut day. It's pretty sad. Sidney Yeldon, you can go. TJ Yeldon's brother, you're gone. Thomas Gee, you're gone. You're gone. Thank you. Corey Sylvan, great name, but you're gone. Malcolm LaFell, again, well, I hate this. You're gone. So we got Blair Space. We have a tight end here with superstar development. I really want to try to hold on. So it looks like, I don't want to get really rid of Weston Steelhammer. Sick name, but it really does look like Corey Wagner might be the better player, and I'm pretty sure he's a rookie from this year. No, we'll keep Steelhammer because that guy there didn't edit him, didn't custom make him to anyone. And hopefully our next round of cuts, we can just throw some guys on the practice squad. We got trade offers for Brian Poole, who we made a free safety after being a corner. We got a 2nd round pick. Ooh. Prince of Mukamara at the cornerback spot. I really like the depth of Brian Poole because I envision Brian Poole eventually taking over for DJ Swearinger. He's not DJ Swearinger is not an old buck. He's not nearing the end of his career, but it is something. He's one of the older guys on the defensive side of the ball, and he may be looking at getting a contract sooner than later. I don't know if we re-signed him in our first year or not, but, we lost to the Browns? What? 17-14 against the Cleveland Browns. That is kind of unacceptable here, to be honest with you. Who didn't perform well? Good performance to Sam Darnold. Great QBR, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. Running the ball. Obviously didn't run the ball. What else is new? Big day from AR-15 again. 3 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown. Another one. D'Anthony Thomas balling out for us right now. Defensive side of the ball. Dante Fowler with 6 tackles. Easily 6 tackles. Got a couple sacks. Dom Easley, second half. Onyemata, a sack. I guess, you know, the Cleveland Browns just wanted it more. So now we're finishing up here with the Denver Broncos in our final preseason matchup. We're going to make our cuts. Our final cuts. Let's throw some guys on the practice squad. So, Marshawn Coprich, you're gone. We don't need you. Watts Cloud. 5'11", 189. You're gone. Thank you very much. Well, maybe we could throw him on the... No, okay, we'll get rid of him. This Woodard guy. Oh, we probably could have kept you. Preek, Hayward. We'll move you to the practice squad. You to the practice squad. Hayes Pullard's gone. You to the practice squad. Steelhammer to the practice squad. Drew Tranquil to the practice squad. How many more do we need? Get rid of one more. We're getting rid of Chris Reed because I have no idea who that is. And you're gone! Yeah, absolutely gone. So let's simulate this final matchup here. We got a couple trade offers. Okay, so Ngakoue is very intriguing because I don't really see him having much involvement on our team. We had a couple second-round picks there. But he's at that ripe age. Let's properly evaluate the defensive end position before we jump on that. Because the second-round pick could be fairly valuable. We saw with all of our picks last year. Well, last year, sucking like it was a long time ago. Literally a video ago. We hit on a couple of picks. Our defensive ends, we got Dante Fowler. It's because we moved Shaq Barrett there. I'm fine with Shaq Barrett being our defensive end. And Ngakoue's just not... I don't see a ton that he's going to play over Fowler. Unless we have an injury. Maybe. But I think we should float him here for a second-round pick. What teams do we got? Hopefully they're not in the division because that would suck. Because watch this guy become a monster. But, I mean, there's great value there. We got Miami, we got KC. I think we'll send him to Miami. He's taking his talents to South Beach. There we go. Just like that, baby. Draft well. You can, you know, make those kind of moves to get those kind of picks, which is exactly what we need. And hopefully we can close out here in the final preseason game looking pretty nice. Maybe we'll take a gander in free agency to fill out our practice squad roster. I think we're only at probably 5 or 6 spots. So before we jump into the week 1 matchup, we'll review our preseason. Let's see what we got here. So someone showed me how to do this. Because I remember one time I just skipped right over it. You go to preseason. So in the final preseason game, we beat the Denver Broncos in a barn burner. It won't let me look at the box score. We beat them 21-20. And from the preseason, really, the one standout star really is DeAnthony Thomas, who doesn't really have a starting role, really. Look at the wide receiver core. It's pretty much going to be AR-15, Ty Montgomery, and Richie James. And then Thomas is going to be wide receiver 4. We got Paul Richardson and Rashad Green. I mean, our wide receiver core is looking very nice. But let's take a look here, finally, at our roster. And then we'll fold the practice squad. We'll get a final summary of the roster. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, some of these guys I do not want on my practice squad, and I feel confident that I'll be able to find maybe something better that's out there. So Kaufman's gone. I don't want any of these guys. You're off the practice squad. Let's see, Stucky's gone. All right, how many spots do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 4 spots in the practice squad. Let's go into free agency and see what we can get. I'm pretty sure you could search by like practice squad eligible. There we go. Look at this. Will Dixon running back. Congratulations, you're making our practice squad. Superstar development trait. Oh, you might need to actually re-sign that guy to the main roster. We got this guy, Cortez Schofield. 6'4", 290, not really a scheme fit. Well, yeah, 4-3 run stopper, sure. Join the fucking team here. That's 2. What else do we need? I would like... maybe a QB we could throw. Oh, Jesus Christ. Running back. Fullback. Wide receivers, huh? We got any burners? You can always use a burner on practice squad. Calvin Moore. 90-90 here from Shaquem Wadsworth. 95-92 from Luke Griggs from Bowling Green. That's not looking too bad, but I think we're fine. Left tackle. I mean, that might be all right. This dude. Devin Presley's. All right, welcome to the practice squad. We got one more spot to fill. I think I want to sign that running back. He might even be better than Jordan Scarlett. I don't want to, hype him up too much, but he might be better. Gabe Willie, baby. Look at this guy. Like that speed and acceleration for that size. Gabe Willie might be the guy. Please don't say I cut him. I just recently cut him. Ladarius Snell at free safety. 6 feet. He's from Temple. He's Temple tough, but I want that defensive end. That big long motherfucker. Let's get this guy. Gabe Willie. Welcome to the practice squad, baby. But man, that running back, a superstar development trait running back. let me get another look at that guy. We might want to sign him to the main roster to be a running back 3. We did recently remove. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sign that guy to the main squad. How do I do that? Sign for practice squad. There we go. We got him on a 1-year deal. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move on from Darius Jackson. Thank you very much. You gone. All right, we'll go with 1 filler spot open. So look, here's our roster as we get ready for the week 1 matchup. Oh my God, I'm all over the place. So we got Sam Darnold as the starting quarterback. As we talked about in the previous video, the voting was separated by 1, and it wasn't me, between getting Sam Darnold or getting Derek Carr in free agency. It came down to literally 1 vote. It was 103 to 102. My vote personally was for Lamar Jackson because I was thinking about the views, baby. But we got Sam Darnold as the starter, Brandon Allen as the backup, and Terrell as just the 3rd guy. Running back, we got Leonard Fournette, Jordan Scarlett, and then our just new signing, Will Dixon. Man, he must have been around for a while. Friggin', he's been in the league for 1 year. Superstar trait. No one wants to give this guy an opportunity. We will here. We got J.D. Moore. We don't need 2 fullbacks. Let's be completely honest. Let's get rid of this guy. We brought him in, but then we got J.D. Moore. He's fine. We got Allen Robinson, Ty Montgomery, Richie James, who I'm expecting massive things from this season. DeAnthony Thomas, our preseason superstar, Rashad Green, Paul Richardson, and Sharon Peak. A very fast wide receiver core that we have here. We got Fedorowicz at the tight end, Luke Wilson, and Farrell Brown. Left tackle, Luke Jokel. We got Antonio Garcia here as well. Left guard, Michael Schofield, Will Clapp. Maybe we make Will Clapp a starter. Jonathan Harrison at the center spot. We do show some love to Florida Gators here. We got Martez Ivy at right guard, A.J. Cann, Larry Allen Jr. We got right tackle. We moved Brandon Linder, who was our center. We decided to move him to right tackle as our tackle spots were absolute shit. And we had some decent cover in Jonathan Harrison at the center spot. So Linder at 88 overall. I mean, a big center. Very similar to Ethan Posich in this year's draft from LSU. Left defensive end, Dante Fowler coming off 15 sacks. We got Shaq Barrett here, right defensive end. Literally 0 depth on the defensive line. What is our roster doing? Anya Mata, Dom Easley, and Sheldon Day at defensive tackle. We got Miles Jack, Jared Davis, Cameron Smith, Paul Warlow, P.J. Dawson, Marquise Haynes, who I think we're going to give the starting gig to see what he can do as a rookie. Corners are Jalen Ramsey, Bradley Roby, we signed a free agency, Chidobe Awuzie, Adonis Alexander, and Braxton Way. Free safety, Swearinger and Poole. Strong safeties, Josh Harvey Clemens, who, in my opinion, was my rookie of the year last year out of everyone. Okay, well, maybe not for that. Defensive rookie of the year on my team was him. Him and Jared Davis both had great seasons, but he was a monster. We also got Nick Washington, Florida, and Zane Gonzalez and Recco as our punters. But literally, I am terrified with that defensive line depth. What is going on with our roster here? Yeah, all right. We should be good enough. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll end up biting us in the ass. Who knows? Let's jump in. We're open up against the Jets. Should be a game that we should figure ourselves to win, but you never know with a rookie quarterback. So now let's jump into this game. All done talking. Preseason roundup is done. Let's get this opener done with and hopefully off to a 1-0 start. What's going on, everybody? C4 here today, bringing you week 1 against the Jets. This was going to be a live call. My audio kind of got fucked up, so I'm recording this in post. I'm going to tell you, coming to this game, thought the Jets, that's an easy day 1 opener. We got Fournette, firing all cylinders, the freak. We got Sam Darnold, our new rookie quarterback. We got a bunch of other pieces, hopefully an improved offensive line, that's for sure. But, I mean, we had a phenomenal draft. One of the best drafts I have had in this year's Madden. And then, of course, we got AR-15, this superstar, the #1 player on our team. What I didn't really know, I didn't really look into it. Just because it was week 1, I didn't do my homework. The Jets somehow landed Drew Brees in free agency. So I guess you could tell by me adding that tidbit here, things did not go as planned. So we're opening up here on the opening drive. The first drive that Sam Darnold is going to take in the NFL. We elected to receive the ball because we want this guy. Get the cobwebs out. Get the jitters done. You're our franchise quarterback. We need you to make big plays this week, every week, for us to contend. No more Brandon Allen. No more game manager with lack of turnovers. We need you to be able to force that ball downfield, number 12, and make some plays. If when in doubt, things get a little shaky, don't worry. You have the freak Leonard Fournette back there. You can just hand him the ball. That's all you got to do. All you gotta do. So this is opening drive, guys. This is absolutely hype. This is the biggest moment. Prove us right in choosing Sam Darnold versus getting Derek Carr in free agency. So open up Fournette, right up the middle. Big time contact on 21 for an 11-yard gain. So far, so good. mean, it's good. It's really weird now taking over this Toronto Huskies franchise. Knowing we can throw the ball if we need to. You know, it's just, something ain't right. Something ain't right. It's just not natural. Knowing that, in this game, Leonard Fournette may not get 25 carries. It's crazy to think that we can actually have a game through the air versus just having the one big bomb to Allen Robinson once we can, make a team bite on a play-action pass. So, unfortunately, the big 6'6" Sam Darnold got his pass swatted down, which is kind of unlikely. I mean, you're a big, tall, rangy quarterback. How does that happen? I think it was Sheldon Richardson. He's like 6'4". That doesn't make sense. Come on. 3rd and 9. Let's go. We're going to force it in. Force it across the middle with a terrible play. Miscommunication trying to find our draft stud Richie James across the middle of Middle Tennessee State. But the two rookies not on the same wavelength. That is a god-awful interception. That is a rookie interception in every sense of the word. Right to Darren Lee. Look at that. Just, maybe he thought he was going to cut in earlier. I honestly don't know what that was. That was terrible. What a bad throw. At least we got that one out of the way right now. I mean, it's the Jets. They got Drew Brees, but I mean, it's old man Drew Brees. What does he really have left in the tank? Well, apparently, they got Spencer Ware, the running back. He felt his time in Kansas City was done. Another, probably trying to prove himself there. Jets usually are a fairly strong team at running the ball. Back to, Chris Ivory, Thomas Jones, a couple of those old heads. I mean, Matt Forte more recently. But there you go, Spencer Ware. They're getting some good run protection here. I would say that is one of our stronger assets, though, on the defensive side of the ball, is our interior defensive lineman. David Onyemata, for my opinion, maybe the best defender against the run that I've used in this year's Madden. He's up to an 81 overall. He is a monster, the Canadian, representing the Canadian team very well. And we all know we got 15 sacks from Fowler last year. Great little play there from Ramsey. It would have been nice to see him come down with the interception. But we ain't shook. We ain't shook with Drew Brees. I might have forgot or didn't realize that the Jets have Drew Brees, but the team, the Toronto Huskies, did not. All right, 3rd and 8. Let's go. Shaq Barrett, bring it home to the quarterback. We moved Yannick Ngakoue away so Barrett can make plays. And look at that shit. Will fucking tie. He gets popped by Jarrett Davis, holds on to get the opening touchdown. It was at this point, I was a little worried. I was trying to put two hands on the controller. It was shaky. Palms are sweaty. There's vomit on my sweater already. Mom spaghetti. I'm nervous. But on the surface, I look calm and ready to drop bombs. Because Sam Darnold's the man. As we have Richie James. Nice little catch there. Catch and go. We need to get some quick passes completed to regain the confidence from Darnold. He must be very depressed. Near suicidal levels. After throwing a god-awful interception on his first drive in the NFL. But hey, I'd be telling the kid, there's nowhere else to go but up. All right, they kind of blocked out the screen pass there, so let's throw it away. There you go. That's a great play. If he was really shook, he got hit. I mean, maybe a little bit rattled. But if he was shook, he would have tried to force that screen pass, and that would have been another interception. So that was kind of smart on my part and Sam Darnold's part. All right, literally no safety help whatsoever. 100% should have audibled that. Sack. That was bad play right there. No safety help. Darrelle Revis is an old man. We have Allen Robinson, who may be the most devastating wide receiver, not named Julio Jones or Antonio Brown, in Madden at this point. You gotta take that shot. That is a matchup heaven. Like, again, they honestly think that old man Darrelle Revis can contain Allen Robinson? There we go. Let's find the AR-15. Look at this. Yeah, I don't think so. 24. Good luck. Good luck. Big time touchdown. Allen Robinson, Sam Darnold. That's a quick confidence boost right there. This game has to turn into a shootout, so be it. Drew Brees, do your worst. Look at that. And I'm gone. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're just old as shit. So a Penn State monster embarrassing a Pitt Panther. As we're forcing a 4th and 16. Now here is a blunder. All right, so we traded a couple field goals here. It's now a 13-10 game. It's 4th and 16, 5 seconds on the clock. Let's just throw a Hail Mary, right? We try to go for the slant. 1 second on the clock, putting the Jets in field goal range to end the half. Oh, bad. Usually I don't make that. I mean, I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. But come on, C4. You got to do better than that, bro. So they make that field goal right down the middle. Not a lot of wind. Not bad weather here in New Meadowlands. Can't complain. So now we're down to 6 points. Opening up the second half here. 2nd and 11. Again, big matchup. X. Oh, my God. X was wide open. And look at that. There, that's how you know Madden. It's just going to be one of those games because he just leached my guy. Usually they stumble. They give you the benefit of the doubt that they'll stumble. Yeah, no, don't worry. Just a sack, forced fumble, pick, all in one play. Now we're down 22-10. I'm going to tell you right now, this game just gets out of hand. I don't know if we're going to... Much like when we had Carson Wentz in his rookie season, the Philadelphia Eagles connected franchise. Well, for some reason, these rookie quarterbacks cannot hold on to the ball whatsoever. So here we go. Here's just something crazy as well as this. Going for a field goal to make it a 25-10 game. Oh, no, it's just RG3 throwing to fat fuck Randy Bullock, who hits a fucking tackle in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. I mean... kudos to the Jets, but this is not the game we thought we were getting into. So now it's 4th and 3. Really, we have to do something here. So once again, we will have Allen Robinson just embarrass Darrelle Revis for the 2nd straight time. I don't know why they think Darrelle Revis is still on an island. I don't know. He plays like he's not. He plays like he's on an island and not on the football field. So that's 2 touchdowns for Allen Robinson. He's having himself a nice day, but I can't say the same for our defense. Man, it's just, you know, Drew Brees is one of those guys. He's always, you know, you can put Drew Brees on the goddamn 49ers. He's still going to have 4 touchdowns, 400 yards. As, you know, our defense is kind of giving up there. They're fatigued. They're getting put in bad field positions as it's a 36-17 game. Once again, we'll just pick on Darrelle Revis. Allen Robinson's gone. 85 yards. I don't know what his final stat line is. It's going to be absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Let's get you. There you go. There you go. Get you some. 15. Fantasy, you know, this game's kind of done. You know, when they get the fake field goal there, we knew we're a little, you know, kudos to the Jets. Look at this terrible run defense. Miles Jack, what are you doing? Go back to playing running back. Maybe Miles Jack needs to convert to running back. Outside linebacker doesn't seem to be his forte, as they're just running up the score here. There's no other way to put it. 43-24. It's 3rd and 1, less than a minute left to go. This is pretty much just fantasy numbers, getting some confidence for our young quarterback. What better way to do that than another sack fumble? His 4th fumble of the day, and of course Sheldon Richardson turns into, I don't know, Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, take your choice. There's just some games, man, Madden does not want you to win, and they did not want Sam Darnold and Leonard Fournette and company to win on their debut as we fall 50-24 against the New York Jets. I guess I say the New York Jets with Drew Brees. That makes it seem a little bit more understandable. Sam Darnold had a monster day. Let's not throw any other shade. I mean, throw all the shade you want on our defense. Offensively, we did all right. The fumbles kind of sucked, but 405 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick in a game that we're playing from behind. Lots of garbage points there. Fournette only 45 yards on the day. I don't know if he's a little bit worried that we're transitioning to a pass team. Who knows? We can't really see all the fumbles, but he did fumble it 3 times. We'll take a look at the sacks, but look, there's the big stat line of the day. 8 receptions, 269 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Allen Robinson just dug a hole and buried Darrelle Revis 6 feet deep. That's embarrassing on Darrelle Revis' part. But, I mean, the sacks, the offensive line, still having their issues. Still some kinks we need to work out for sure. We'll look at the defensive stats here. But depressing opening weekend. Hopefully we can bounce back. Thank you guys for watching. If this is your first time, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button. Until next time, C4 saying peace out.